The accident happened on the 20th of May, 1983. Resigned. I think that's the word. I'm resigned to the fact that it's happened. I don't feel guilty about killing my sister because it was an accident. I mean, I wouldn't have harmed Joanna for the world. Not on purpose. I just know that I'll never be so out of control as to put somebody else's life in danger. If you go through life with this big guilt complex afterwards, you just end up hurting everybody else as well as yourself, because you get bitter and wound up. Nothing that I can do is going to bring her back again. You can certainly not ever do it again, that's for sure. Before it happens, you think, oh, I won't get pulled up. I would never have got stopped and breathalyzed. I'm having to pay for my mistake in a different way.
Tell you a bit about Joanna. Well, she was very extrovert, full of life, emotional, highly emotional, but a character. I mean, obviously, to me, she was beautiful. All your children are, aren't they? But Jo was different. Judy and Johnny were both younger, and Jo always used to help me with them, so it was always Joey and the babies. We were really good friends as well as mother and daughter. Even through my marriage breakup, Jo was very strong for me. So difficult to describe her. Always smiling and willing, kind and thoughtful. An exceptional person.
Jo was like my mum's idol. When I was younger, I used to feel a bit left out. I used to run away from home and go to my nan's house with my little hamster. She only lived about a mile away, so I used to go plodding up there. I used to say to her, don't tell Mum where I am, so that she'd worry about me. But me nan always phoned her.
To describe Jo, or to put her into words, is impossible. You had to know her. Well, she was just different. I don't think anybody ever said anything bad about Jo. Everybody said, oh, ain't your Jo a lovely girl?
I was a bit of a bully. Generally threatening people and frightening them and making them give me money and things. Just horrible, really horrible. I didn't learn nothing at school. Well, I liked English and drama, but I got slung out of all my other lessons. I set my cookery alight in the exam. You know, you have to make your starters, your main course, then your afters. Well, my starters, I can't even remember what happened to that. But my main course was spaghetti bolognese. Well, without the spaghetti, because I forgot to bring it in. For afters, I made this apple pie. Well, mine sort of smouldered a bit and sank into the apple. And that was the end of that. You know, you have to put it on a table with your little name and everything on it. So I just sort of sheepishly left mine there. Well, when the examiner come to examine it, she said, well, that looks really appetising. I said, well, I don't care, because I don't want to be a chef or nothing. Stupid old tart. I walked out of school when I was 16, because I was getting grief off one of the teachers. I just said, look, I'm not coming back here no more. Well, it didn't bother me, because I had a job at the hairdressers. I got this letter from the school a couple of weeks later, saying to return any books that I'd borrowed. Well, I mean, there obviously weren't any, because I didn't take none home. Jo was really brainy, you know, top 10 in the class, go to hockey matches and things. She used to come home from school, go straight to the dining room and spend hours doing her homework, whereas me and my brother Johnny would be out every night. She was really brainy. We didn't care for or like each other. She thought I was a scruffy, horrible little idiot. And she constantly put me down for wearing jeans, being scruffy and not bothering to look good. I remember one occasion when we were talking about what we're going to wear for this wedding.
And what are you going to wear? Jeans.
Yeah, I probably will.
How can you wear jeans to a wedding?
I don't give a toss. If they don't like it, they can sling me out. I'll wear what I want to wear. I got married when I was 17. Joanna was out and about every night whilst I was the old, frumpish housewife. When I split up with the bloke I was married to, I gradually started going round with Jo because she was working in Epping. But I couldn't go out a lot because I had my little baby, Leanne.
Here, Judy.
We was always laughing. We'd think anything was funny, everything would just crack us up.
Here, Judy, have another.
And we were always drinking. That's all we ever did, go out and go wild. Most people go out, have a few drinks, have a nice evening. Me and Jo, we used to go out and go mental. She could outdrink any bloke. Whereas me, I'd have 3 glasses of wine and go out, be in a terrible state.